Hey, Flintoid here with another Disc Priest Legion video. So in this video I wanted to discuss how my UI has changed since the start of this X-Pack. So I think earlier in this X-Pack I posted a video about important add-ons to have and kind of like a brief summary of what my UI itself looks like. So today I'm just going to go over the changes I've made because I constantly change things as a Disc Priest. You as a player really, you need to be thinking about how to better yourself, be it your UI, your macros, your play style, how you line up cooldowns, just consistent improvement all the time, little by little. Even if it's like a 1% healing upgrade to improve your UI, you should do it because those little 1% add up over time. So what I'm gonna do is kind of go over a picture, like a still picture that I took during raid, um, just to better capture my raid frames, my weak auras, my voodoo, all the stuff kind of going on in my raid setup. So here's a still of Mythic Odin. So as you can see, I have timers in the center. I have my raid frames down here, kind of just under my feet here. So my character's in the center of my screen, obviously. And then I have long timers off to the side here. I've got an atonement counter, the big red 9 here. Some things look like they're overlapping a little bit. I need to change some positioning. But basically, I have some cooldowns. On the left here, I have all my raid cooldowns, how much time is left, who has them. Let's see what else I got here. Uh, some really important Trial of Valor buffs and debuffs in my screen up here. So this tells me that I'm protected, so I'm not going to die when he uses his blast. And this tells me what rune I needed to go to, which is also extremely important. So I'm going to post all of these weak auras in the description of my video. I'm going to link it to a Google Doc that I made. So if you're just starting out and you're frustrated with your UI or you're using standard Blizzard raid frames, which is okay, but you're kind of gimping yourself a little bit, especially if you haven't explored those raid frames a lot. So I would highly recommend trying to set something up like this. So how do you import this? So what you're going to want to do is first you're going to want to download weak auras. And then once you have weak auras downloaded, you're going to type /WA. And it's going to come up. Oops. It's going to come up with a bunch of stuff, kind of confusing texts, options. You're just going to go to new, and then you're going to go to import, and there's going to be paste text below. And you're going to copy the weak auras that I'm going to have pasted, and then you're going to paste them in here like this, and it's going to show up with this like drop box almost menu thing, and you're just going to hit import. And what it'll do, it will add whatever weak aura you copy pasted into here. And this is just the beginning. You don't have to just do mine. They're all over. There's so many people that make these. Actually, I got most of mine from a Guildy Oro. So it's really quite that simple. And then before you know it, you can play around with the positioning, and there's a lot of information out there on how to improve it. Let's see. So as far as, I'm going to drag the still picture back here for a second. So on the left-hand side here, we have the cooldown. So that's not a weak aura here. On the left-hand side, you see my pain suppression, every pain suppression, sensations, totems on cooldown. So what that actually is Exorcist. So you're going to want to download if you want something like this. I know there's other add-ons too, but I like Exorcist for this type of thing. You're going to download Exorcist. Let's see if I can't bring it up here. Oh boy. Let's see. There we go. Exorcist raid tools. you're gonna go to raid cooldowns, which is the next one, and it shows a bunch of customizable options here. So you just pick all the cooldowns you want, even importing your own custom cooldowns. And you can play with how they look, you know, their appearance, and it does a bunch of stuff for you. It's really, really awesome. So play around with this. I highly recommend this. Bigwigs is also a really good one. So this, I'll just create some test bars here. So basically what this is just all my cooldowns. Shows the moves that are coming in on 10 seconds or lower here in the center of my screen, and then kind of the longer cooldowns over here. It shows who's in range of me right here, and it pops up with messages and whatnot if you need to move or need to, you know, a boss cooldown's coming out or something. You can really customize this to do anything you want, and you can drag these anchors anywhere you want, so they just show up anywhere. It's a really, really good add-on. And then the last one I want to talk about is Voodoo, which is my raid frames. Just hold them at 20 here. So these are my raid frames. You can customize these however you want. I'll actually post these as well. And this is a little bit more confusing to upload, but basically you just want to hit import and then paste the string into here. So that's just about it. I wish you guys luck. I know I've been a little lazy with posting videos with progression in Mythic TOV, and honestly a couple real life things have gotten in the way, but I'm hoping to post a lot more videos about, you know, how to get better at disc and hopefully contribute to the disc community a little bit. I know it's a frustrating spec, really, really rewarding when you can pull it off, but is by far the hardest healer to master right now. And it does take time. If you're struggling with disc, just know that it's not something you can just pick up and play. I don't want to, you know, there's a lot of healing classes that you can just kind of pick up and, you know, you won't suck at, basically. Disc is something that it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time at first. It's going to be really frustrating. It's going to be a struggle, but you'll get there. Alright, thanks for watching.